Right.
Why do you
to
think
confirm,
I can ride
yeah.
the dragon?
Yeah. You think it's because you said it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at that same point is, as he's trying to talk to her about it, the march is on. Like it's going to happen now. They get the word. It's ready to go. They come out, and you basically see the standoff starting.
Right.
And then cut to black, and we're ready to go.
Right. And Dany, like I just said, the bandwagon is slowly falling apart. She's got a one-track mind, but again, I just feel like they could have approached things so much better.
Right.
Jon needs to say that he's not interested in the throne.
Yeah.
And because that's what she's afraid of.
Right.
And I'm sure she'd be fine with him as her king, and she is the queen, and they're ruling together or whatever. But she wants to. Doesn't want to be.
She wants the title, man.
She wants it, and she wants to be the one to get it. She doesn't want anyone else taking the credit for it.
All right, man. Let's
get now. Here's the other thing, though. Too, I think we've gotten so used to incest in this show.
Yeah,
with Jaime and Cersei, and like the Targaryens are known to be incestuous. Do you think at all they might be creeped out by the fact that it's like I'm supposed to be your aunt and I'm
I don't
nephew?
think so. I don't think so.
No,
not one bit. No, I mean, and it's not even an incest thing. I just think, they were already in love, and then to find out, oh, I'm your aunt, like, yeah, no, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. But it's time. Who is dying?
All
Next.
Right. Well, to figure out this riddle, Pat, all we need to do is find out who got a little extra screen time. Grey Worm got that screen time.
He is dead.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Off my list.
But it's not only that. It's not only just screen time. It's also who's going to be that emotional center. We haven't got that kick to the balls yet. And that's what's coming in episode 3. It's Game of Thrones, man. They want you to feel the Red Wedding. That's what they want you to feel again.
Yep.
And what better way? Like, the book readers, we all knew the Red Wedding was happening. Like, that affected people that had never read the books. You and I had read the books. We knew exactly when that was happening. It happened a little bit different in the books, but we knew that it was going to happen. Now, we have no idea. We're just like everybody else now.
We're just fans.
They want to punch us right in the stomach. And what better way than hitting people that are emotional? So you're going to have your Ed, Ed and Beric, they're dead.
Ed and Beric.
And they're not going to,
they're
not going to cause tears.
This is Beric's, this is his meaning of life here. It's like he was brought back for this. He's going to be going down, like I said last week, I said he was going to go down.
In a cool scene.
Oh, he's going to go down.
He's going to go down in a cool
That flaming
scene.
Sword is awesome.
Like all these people that we're talking
about,
I think
that
they all
flaming
die
sword
in
could
a
actually be
scene.
cool. I think he could actually defend himself against the White with a flaming sword. Perhaps.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
I think that might surprise a couple of people.
The people that all die are going to go down in like epic scenes.
Right.
But Beric, Ed, we think Grey Worm. Both of us think Grey Worm.
Grey Worm, yep. I think Theon is going to die. Defending Bran.
Yeah, I think Theon dies.
Yep. This will be his final redemption.
I think those four are for sure. Now you get into a mix of like, okay, this could happen. You could see Brienne die.
Okay. Pod. Pod's going down.
Pod will go down.
Pod's going down.
Pod will go down, protecting.
Yeah, protecting Jaime or Brienne, or
probably either Tyrion or Brienne.
Well, Tyrion's in the crypt. Oh, he could be in the crypt.
He could be.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't think he's.
I see him protecting one of those two people, though.
Right.
Because then it makes Pod a bigger case.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But okay, so those 5 are for sure's in our book. But now you get Jorah.
Jorah, yeah.
You could have
He's got Heartsbane now. I mean, a lot tougher to kill now.
You could have Jorah die. You could have Varys die. You could have
Varys is hiding.
Gendry die.
You mentioned Gendry. I could see.
Man, if Arya dies, that's the kick to the balls that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like if you kill one of those characters, now it's the end game.
Well, basically, who's untouchable? Hound.
Yeah, Hound isn't dying until he fights the Mountain.
Right. Hound's gonna live.
I would say Jon is untouchable, but I have no idea.
I would not be surprised if either Arya, Dany, or Jon might
See, I think Sansa lives. Tyrion
because Sansa's
lives.
not fighting.
Right. Sansa lives. Tyrion lives.
Right.
And I still feel like they're going to get
Davos.
back together. Davos lives.
He could die though.
Yeah, but I think he lives.
It's not like much of a death.
Exactly.
He doesn't fight.
He's not going to fight.
No.
It's the Jon, Arya, Dany situation. Like those are like Bran could die, I guess, but Bran is so weird that it's not going to affect him.
I think he has to pass the torch.
Like it's going to, like, if Jon dies, that's going to affect me. If Arya dies, that's going to affect me even more than if Dany died. Like Dany, like you said, she's slipping. She's got to do something to redeem herself again.
Right.
And if that's saving Jon and dying, then maybe that would be.
Or it might be saving Bran. I think she might save Bran instead. Because I feel like Dany and Jon have to together go down to Winterfell, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think they, like you said, the kick in the balls. One of those three, I feel like, would be the likely candidates. Because the other ones aren't really fighters, and I think Jaime's got to stick around for Cersei. So.
Yeah, I think Jaime sticks around. I'm just thinking, like, if Brienne died, maybe that's a little bit hard.
Yep.
Especially
because she just became a knight.
Yeah. Like, that would be a little bit hard to take. If Jorah died, that'd be a little bit hard to take. Like,
I would see Jorah just, write him off.
It's one of those. But if one of the three die that are fighting, like if Tyrion died, then I'd be like shook too. But like if Arya, Jon, or Dany die, like that's one of those ones. Like that's the water cooler talk in the morning. Like you better make sure that you've watched next week before Monday morning.
Now, here's another character that might die. One of the dragons. Right.
Like I could see that.
I don't know how you beat a dead dragon.
I don't know.
Shoot arrows.
You're gonna have Viserion against Rhaegal and Drogon and I don't know. Will they take down their brother that's already been dead?
Now you have in one of the books there, Dance of Dragons, the history of Game of Thrones stuff. You have the Dance of Dragons situation where you had the dragons fighting each other, and you have this one dude who knows he's fighting either Balerion or Vagar, one of these huge dragons he has a smaller dragon.
Right.
So he basically sacrifices his life to kill him and the dragon, right? And he jumps off of the dragon with his Valyrian sword and, kills the dude. And I could see Jon doing something like that. If it was at a point where it's like all hope is lost and he's got to sacrifice himself to kill the Night's King.
Maybe. Dang. I can't wait for next week.
Right?
Man. Oh, my goodness. Hit it next week, my people. You have to.
Next week's going to be epic.
Yes. It's an hour and 22 minutes long. We're dealing with movies now. For the next 4 episodes, we're dealing with basically hour-and-a-half movies. And what better way, man? Like, this is exciting stuff.
And by the way, have you noticed Ghost come?
Yeah, I saw Ghost last night. I was very
just
happy.
Doing not much.
Yeah, not doing much, but he's going to take out some people. It's just nice to see Ghost back.
Yep.
They
got that CGI money back again.
Right?
See, the bummer is Grey Wind apparently was like wrecking shop whenever he fought with Robb.
Right.
Ghost, in the Battle of the Bastards, he could have taken out a bunch of people.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't have him in that.
It's a lot easier to talk about it than actually CGI that
That's
thing.
True. That's
true.
That's
cool.
They got dragons to CGI.
Damn right.
All right, man. So that's it. Please like, comment, and share this podcast with all your friends. You can find us on Podomatic and on Apple iTunes and Spotify. We're on Spotify now.
Nice.
Boom. Getting busy. All right. And to our Game of Thrones conquest people, you know who you are, Pyre.
We got my rebels.
There you go.
We're kicking ass.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, not me personally. The good people.
The 30 million powers are kicking ass. All right, but what's up to the Game of Thrones conquest people? All right, this is Blackjack Movies. We're out.